Welcome to Elmhurst Community Unit School District 205, a place where teaching is bold and students are highly engaged in their learning.
Every student and every staff member has a story.
Decisions are made based on what is best for students.
Future-ready classrooms are growing and evolving daily. Those classrooms model the 4 C's, the future-ready super skills of communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity.
The educational needs of all students are met, challenging each to his or her full potential and ensuring a foundation for future success in life.
All means all.
Rigor, relevance, and relationships form the basis of excellence. Excellence is embedded in culture.
Growth is a mindset.
Diversity is embraced and celebrated.
Opportunities for unique expression abound.
History provides inspiration.
Family and community are at the core.
We are committed to raising the bar to create bright futures for our children, preparing and encouraging them to reach beyond their dreams.
please stand for the Star-Spangled Banner?
Good afternoon. My name is Dave Moyer. I'm the superintendent of the schools for Elmhurst Community Unit School District 205, and I am honored to welcome you to today's commencement ceremony. When I speak in public, I typically quote Kurt Vonnegut, Bob Dylan, or both. At last year's graduation, I managed to work both in. As to Vonnegut, I referenced his line, "There is only one rule that I know of, you've got to be kind." And that is about the best advice I can give, though in a minute I will encourage today's graduates to consider 2 additional thoughts. But first, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of the kind people in this community who have welcomed me to Elmhurst these last 2 years, from the members of the PTA Council, Chamber of Commerce, Rotary, the parents, teachers, and patrons that I run into in the mornings when I work out, the people who take the time to say hello to me in the grocery stores, and others who have personally reached out to me, such as my old, and by that I do mean old, family friend from Sheboygan, Kevin Diamond, and his wife Sarah, whose daughter Jenny is graduating today. Cannot thank you enough or tell you how much this has meant to me. Today, as you seniors celebrate the culmination of the first part of your formal education, all of you, whether you have thought of it or not, have people in this field house and in this community to thank. And if you get the chance, you should consider doing so. This is one of the most philanthropic towns I've experienced in my life's journey. Between the athletic and fine arts boosters, York Student Enrichment Team, local service organizations, the District 205 Foundation, parent-teacher associations, that special teacher who got you through a tough time, people like those behind me who volunteer for service on the Board of Education, and the many other volunteer citizens and organizations that you may not even be aware of who've helped you along the way. Nobody goes it alone. Many of you have accomplished a great deal during your time here at York. It may be in the area of academics, such as National Merit Scholar, Illinois State Scholar, or accomplishment on AP exams and other measures of academic excellence. It may be on the playing field. It may be through our incredible fine arts program. However, there will come a time in your life when you will meet that special other person, the one who just might be the one. And when you do, you will sheepishly walk into the home of people who consider your partner the most precious thing in their life. You are the most beautiful people in the world to your parents. Though the Beatles can't hold a candle to my favorite Nobel Prize winner, Dylan, I will mix it up today. In the song Beautiful Boy, Darling Boy, written for his son Sean, John Lennon wrote, "Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans." I believe you would do well to take this to heart. Because when you walk into that home, the people that are staring you down and making you sweat are not going to ask you what your high school grade point average was, how many AP courses you took, or what your batting average was your senior year. They will want to know only one thing. They will want to know, is this person a good person? Daniel Pink, in his book Drive, recounts advice that John Kennedy received from his communications advisor, Claire Booth Lucci, in 1962. Kennedy was all over the place with his ideas, and she told him that a great man is a sentence. For example, Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves and saved the Union. FDR lifted us out of the Great Depression and helped us win a world war. So the first thing I suggest to you today is to find your sentence. Number two, I suggest that you follow the advice of Google's Jamie Casap. Instead of asking yourself what you want to do for a living, ask yourself this: what problem do I want to solve? This is where society is going, this is what it needs, and this is how you can distinguish yourself. This is how you can live a life of service to others, because nobody ever has and nobody ever will be able to go it alone. And also, as a reminder, please be kind.
Good afternoon. Class of 2017, parents, staff, and school board members. We sit here today, proud of our accomplishments and excited about what's to come next. But we're all nervous about the first start of young adulthood. Moving away from home, starting a new chapter, and learning how to live independently.
Right. And we may be thinking to ourselves,
am I ready for this?
Did I decide to go too far away?
What if classes are too hard?
Where's my mom?
We may not think we're fully prepared, but we are. Because not only have our parents raised us to become responsible young adults who are comfortable going out to explore, but York High School has also prepared us for something bigger. York has given us the ability to be able to figure out life for ourselves.
Here at York, we have had so many different resources available to us. We've been taught to write checks, budget for our household, manage our credit, prepare for a job interview, voice our own opinion, listen, and be open-minded to people who don't agree with us.
Out of the 4 years we have been here, we have both attended every graduation, and we have known for months that we have wanted to be on stage speaking to you today. Until today, we have never seen students like us speak at York's graduation. And we would like to take this opportunity at our graduation class of 2017 to stand up and say that we're proud to be in front of you all on this special day. I am proud to be a York Duke because York helped me realize who I really am. York has taught us all to become who we are.
Class of 2017. Yes, we're all different, but we are still one student body. And moving forward, we are the future leaders of America.
In high school, we learn how to be leaders, taking on new responsibilities as captains of sports teams, presidents of clubs, shift leaders at our jobs, adapting to new situations and challenges.
Now it is time to lead in the real world, to take the skills we've learned and turn them into accomplishments that we thought we'd never be able to achieve. Now it is time to apply our skills to what we want to be in our lives, like the upcoming teachers, doctors, and lawyers, who can voice our opinions and our upcoming future.
Looking back on the 4 years of all the memories.
Freshman year, walking the hall, nervous to find our classes.
That sound of Mr. Urbanski's voice at the buses, time to go, go, go.
Sitting in the senior class section at the pepper rally, screaming the loudest because we were finally seniors.
Dressing up for the games and sitting in the senior section.
We would cherish these memories the best way we can because the big day has finally come. After today, they're distant memories of our old high school days.
Now we give up our spots and let the next class fill our big shoes and take over.
Now, we must find a way to come together to intertwine our opinions and turn all of our big dreams into reality.
Now it is time to enter the real world that York has been preparing us for the last 4 years.
Now, it is time to say our last goodbye to our old high school years and say hello to a new beginning. We wish you nothing but the best, class of 2017. Forever and always, Duke Pride.
I'm Eric Rushline, and this is Julia Riddle. We're playing In My Life by the Beatles. Thanks.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
Good afternoon, family, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Paradise Wallace. Most of you know me by Perry. If you haven't had me in one of your classes, you sure may have heard my voice carried throughout York's busy passing periods. I know many of you weren't expecting to see me up here because I'm not a star student. I've made mistakes. I've never had straight A's throughout high school, nor have I been the captain of any team. But today is different. Today, it doesn't matter if we were perfect students or we were the best athletes throughout high school. Today, we take the first steps into entering a new life. On this amazing day, we make up for all our mistakes we made throughout high school. From ditching class, sorry mom, to barely passing that final exam junior year because we were so eager to become seniors. Despite the odds, we did it. Now is the time to prepare ourselves for the future. Now is the time to put to work what York High School has instilled in us. To be Dukes, to never stop fighting for what you believe in, because there's no such word as can't. When I was younger, I would spend weekends with my grandmother. I called her Grampsy. There, I would have the time of my life. We would have tea parties galore, play with dolls while she watched Young and the Restless. But when it was bedtime and she tucked me in, she would tell me, Paradise, you can do whatever you put your mind to because there's no such word as can't. When I would wake the next morning, as we ate breakfast, pancakes, eggs, sausage, and grits, what my family calls a big breakfast, she would say, Paradise, you can do whatever you put your mind to because there's no such word as can't. Throughout grade school, I lived by those words. I knew no matter what happened, I can do whatever I put my mind to because I don't believe in can't. After graduating middle school, Grampsy was there to tell me that I can do whatever I put my mind to because there's no such word as can't. As I grew up and went to high school, my mindset was surely set on I can do whatever I put my mind to. However, when I began to struggle in algebra honors my freshman year, I began to lose faith in those words. I would think to myself, can I really do whatever I put my mind to? Can I pass this class? But when I saw my Grampsy, after struggling through algebra, she said, Perry, you can do whatever you put your mind to. There's no such word as can't. It was like a broken record playing in my head. So, when I returned to school after the new year, I was determined. I was going to pass this class. I put in the work and the effort. When I actually passed this class, I was so shocked because for a while I had given up on myself. As I continued my high school experience, I worked hard to make sure that I would never give up on myself again. And we've all hit the wall at some point in high school, but we've learned to get back up. It may have taken time and great faith to regain confidence in ourselves, but we did it. Because, as my Grampsy still tells me to this day, you can do whatever you put your mind to. There's no such word as can't. So now, let's give a hand to those who refuse to let us give up on ourselves. Fellow graduates, as Grampsy told me, I am here to tell you, you can do whatever you put your mind to. You may hit rock bottom and you may fail, but tell me one person that hasn't failed before they succeeded. With hard work and determination, we can put our fears and doubts to the side and put our dreams to work. I'm excited about our future, and I wish you all the best of luck as you partake in whatever steps you do and doing whatever you put your mind to because there is no such word as can't.
Good afternoon. First and foremost, I'd like to thank District 205's Board of Education, Dr. Moyer, Dr. Baum, Dr. Kostek, our parents and family members for attending today's ceremony. Additionally, I'd like to recognize 3 staff members graduating into retirement today, Nancy Byrne, Nan Lorup, and Kathy Van Hook. Please stand. Without further ado, congratulations, York High School class of 2017. The time has arrived. You are sitting in the seat that 4 years ago, you might not have imagined. As a new principal coming in this year, I can't tell you how impressed I am with the passion, energy, commitment, scholarship, and overall grit this class embodies. Your dedication to our school is truly inspiring. Upon personal reflection, this year certainly has been filled with poignant memories. From the first home football game where the stands ebbed and flowed with a sea of green, Delicious aromas from the grills permeated the air, the marching band was on cue, and the powerful school spirit, touted by Monocle Nation and the king and the queen of the couch groups, was palpable. To the Kindness Matters campaign, to the beautiful art mural painted on the second floor to celebrate acceptance, to holiday festivities and tournaments, to beautiful plays, musicals, concerts, and art shows, to our first annual Black Heritage Dinner, to our Circle of Friends dance, to our Spring School Spirit Week culminating in our first ever St. Baldrick's Foundation fundraiser that brought in over $22,000, to our Rock Your Socks celebration in honor of Down syndrome awareness, to prom, and now here, today, your graduation day. What lasting memories. In addition to those, your class of 2017 sent the following teams or individuals to state: boys and girls cross country, competitive cheer and dance, boys golf, girls swim and dive, girls tennis, wrestling, bowling, badminton, girls track and field, boys gymnastics, with even more potentially in the next few weeks as spring sports conclude. Along with athletics, FCCLA, Skills USA, DECA, the chess team, law team, and math teams all went to state. Student Council hosted a state convention, and our Econ Club competed in a state-like series. Among us are students who have earned over $2 million in scholarships, and students who have committed to 2- and 4-year colleges, technical schools, trade schools, careers, and the military. Students entering the military, please stand and be recognized. You should all be very proud. I fondly remember the day I was sitting in your seat in a high school about 30 minutes south of here. The emotion that overwhelmed me the most was a keen sense of curiosity coupled with hope. My parents, friends, family, teachers, and educators prepared me for the next steps in my future, even though I could never imagine at the age of 18 where I might land. That youthful hope ultimately led me down an educational path that landed me here, leading a school that emanates excellence and opportunity. I sincerely hope that each of you feel that York has provided you a foundation of strength, the ability to persist, and grit. Graduates, so many times you'll hear all about the incredible road that lies ahead. Understand that this truth lies in your ability to thrive within your own essence. In graduate school, I took a class that centered on existentialism and philosophy. I dove into the nuances between merely existing versus thriving in your personal essence. To date, I have found no firmer truth than searching for the essence of who you are, what mark you'll make on this world, not what others think your mark should be, and how you have the power to change your today to the most exquisite tomorrow. When standing on the precipice of all that is possible, consider this. If it excites you and it scares you at the same time, it probably means you should do it. Don't let fear hold you back. Fail forward, take risks. Life is so very short and chock full of unexpected turns. The beauty of it is simple. The biggest and most impactful failures or struggles will ultimately define you in the most unique and extraordinary way. A very difficult concept to digest is the fact that we learn as much from our losses as we do from our wins, if not more. Malcolm Forbes said, "Failure is success if we learn it, embrace it, confront it, own it, today, tomorrow, and for years to come. It will serve you well." To that end, each of you is a leader. The formal and informal leadership I've witnessed across the school, and especially you, the class of 2017, is phenomenal. Continue that servant leadership, expounding pride, selflessness, civic responsibility, and kindness as your next journey begins to unfold. You are a Duke. You will always be a Duke. And for that, keep your head held high, confront adversity with dignity, respect, and self-assurance. So before you venture out into the world, I wanted to share some wise words lyrics actually from the Broadway musical Wicked, "With You Before You Depart." I've heard it said that people come into your lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Class of 2017, go out, make all the difference in the world. You have the incredible fortune of a clean slate today. Congratulations, class of 2017. We are so incredibly proud of you. It is an honor to present the class of 2017 to board member John McDonough.
Thank you, Principal DeLuga. First, the business. On behalf of the District 205 Board of Education, we very much approve of this class for graduation. Parents, families, friends, teachers, and staff, good afternoon and welcome. And graduates, a hearty congratulations. I can't believe this day has finally arrived. 17 years ago, my wife Jill and I entrusted our 4 kids to the District 205 schools. This is our last hurrah. Vivid memories are flashing through my mind right now, as I'm sure they're doing for all of you. The very first day of kindergarten, middle school promotions, games and events at York. Your warm memories, like mine, probably include many of the faces that you see today, our friends. This is our community. This is York, and we've all reached this point together. Graduates, even with your own warm memories, I suppose there's a little bit of discomfort that accompanies the uncertainty of what's to come. Will I be able to cut it? Will I make new friends? Will I find my way in a new place? Well, we're usually more comfortable when we know what the future brings. For example, while teaching a class about the Civil War, an elementary school teacher asked the class, if you could meet Abraham Lincoln, what would you say to him? And one little one popped up immediately and said, I'd tell him not to go to any plays, ever. So, looking back is easier, and looking forward, that's a little trickier. So here's something that might help. You York graduates, you have what it takes. Your education has been top class, one of the best in the state. Your teachers have been great instructors, as well as caring role models. You've shown resilience, hard work, good attitudes. Those will be with you whenever you need them. So you might be headed in different directions. You might even be headed to different continents. Each of you will be taking your York experience with you. And at the next level, you're going to find yourself prepared. Prepared to compete, and more importantly, prepared to collaborate. Today, take time to thank those who helped get you here, especially your families. They chose this community for you. They gave you the love rooted in strong values. They encouraged you, and they'll continue to be your greatest champions. So class of 2017, you're ready to go. Go with gusto. We are so very proud of you and very excited for you. But remember, this is the place you'll always call home. This is your community. This is York. Thank you and congratulations.
Hey guys. Where did time go? We're moving so fast. Where'd my dreams go? I'm first and not the last. I know that you love me, yeah. I know that you care. Though I cannot see you, yeah, I know that you're there. So I walk into what I can't see. Your love covers me. There's nothing I cannot be. With you I hope to keep. Make me fearless, yeah. Make me fearless, yeah, yeah. So I walk into what I can't see. Your love covers me. There's nothing I cannot be. With you I hope to keep. Make me fearless, yeah. Make me fearless, yeah, yeah. There's no fear here. I'm bold and full of faith. I'll be strong here. I've learned from my mistakes, 'cause I am a fighter, yeah. And the war has begun. I am a warrior, yeah. And the battle will be won, yeah. So I walk into what I can't see. Your love covers me. There's nothing I cannot be. With you I hope to keep. Make me fearless, yeah. Make me fearless, yeah, yeah. So I walk into what I can't see. Your love covers me. There's nothing I cannot be. With you I hope to keep. Make me fearless, yeah. Make me fearless, yeah, yeah. We are fighters. We are warriors in this battle. Please make us brave. We are fighters. We are warriors in this battle. Please make us brave. We are fighters. We are warriors in this battle. Please make us brave. We are fighters. We are warriors in this battle. So I walk into what I can't see. Your love covers me. There's nothing I cannot be. With you I hope to keep. Make me fearless, yeah. Make me fearless, yeah, yeah. So I walk into what I can't see. Your love covers me, and there's nothing I cannot be. With you I hope to keep. Make me fearless. Oh no 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 no. Make me fearless, yeah, yeah.
Well, hello, my name is Dominic Gotti, and I would like to start off by saying thank you to all of those who enabled me to be speaking up here today. It is quite an honor to be standing before such an accomplished group of students. This year on Speech Team, I talked about how to find common ground. It was structured as an 8-minute presentation, chock full of sources and citations with a full circle ending, and if you weren't in the event, it was honestly quite boring. I enjoyed giving that speech, but I thought that once the season was over in mid-February, I would be done. However, as I sat thinking about what I wanted to say, what I wanted to convey to my peers that was important and useful and universal, the only worthwhile thing I could think of was the same topic that I had talked about every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. The centerpiece of our life here at York has been the ability to listen to each other, to see each other, to find common ground. Here at York, we had excellent opportunities to express ourselves with the classes we took, the clubs we joined, and the people we interacted with. Yes, we chatted with our friends and listened during class discussions, but it is much harder to interact with the people in a way that creates insight. The world we head into has not set a good example. There are riots on college campuses, instances of extreme hate, and endless streams of narrowly opinionated media. But in spite of the poor example the world has set for us, we, individually, have the opportunity to create better. To do that, we must recognize that communication is key, and the cornerstone of communication is listening. Thank you, Mom, Dad, teachers, and principals who have all told us to listen. You are undoubtedly right, but the listening I'm talking about asks us to step further. Each of us will meet people we disagree with in the coming years, but despite those potential differences, those people deserve our attention and consideration just as we deserve theirs. York has given us ample opportunity to develop and express our thoughts and opinions both in and outside of the classroom. And I wish that each of you will carry on that good deed and listen to those you meet. Just as York's strength lies in its diversity of opinions, our individual strength lies in our commitment to live by the lessons that York has taught us, to listen to one another, to truly see each other, to find common ground. Now, I have never heard a commencement speech that did not make use of a quote, so in good form, I bring you the wise words of Henry David Thoreau. It takes two to speak the truth, one to speak and one to listen. The truths we discover from others may be simply profound or profoundly simple. But no matter the situation you find yourself in the coming years, remember to listen to those you meet and make use of their wisdom and experiences. Thank you.
Surprised to see the sun, surprise the world, and I continue on our frantic run. Days become weeks, weeks become months, months become way back when. Keeps turning, the light keeps
As we prepare to read the names of the graduates, we ask that you hold all applause until all of the names have been read. It's important that we allow each family to hear the name of their student on this ceremonious day. Thank you. Will the first row of graduates please stand and approach the stage?
Iron Abraham.
Derek Zentara.
Carla Abreu.
Brianna Zentara.
Jake Adams.
Elena Zemgulis.
Adakolawale Adenaji.
Aaron Zabel.
Daniel Aguilar.
Vagine Tanet Yu.
Samia Ahmed.
Jean Yu.
Jacob Alberti.
Whitney Wood.
Thomas Albin.
Creighton Wolf.
Layla Almanai.
Samantha Wilson.
Natalie Alpon.
D'Angelo Williams Jr.
Diana Alvarado Gabriel.
Mackenzie Wilkinson.
Sarah Anil.
Zachary Wilbur.
Andrew Annan.
Calvin Widener.
Namisha Anthony.
Jeremy Whitmore.
Isaac Ariola.
Julia Whitcomb.
Winona Asher.
John Wheeler.
Robert Aubrey.
Nicholas Weiler.
Leonardo Avila.
Evan Weiger.
Connor Ave.
Austin Waterwall.
Eileen Baird.
Abigail Ward.
Efren Valeriano.
Kathleen Walsh.
Peter Barabolak.
Charles Walsh.
Amanda Bardoshi.
Kevin Waller.
Luis Barriga.
Paradise Wallace.
Mateo Barrios Jr.
Flanagan Walder.
Mark Bashkawi.
David Waite.
Julia Battaglia.
Gavin Walgren.
Kenna Bays.
Sarah Wagner.
Taryn Becker.
Alexander Vujovic.
Anthony Belcher.
Thomas Vogt.
Jacob Belcher.
Mateo Vigilante.
Andrew Bell.
Juan Vega.
Jillian Berg.
Santiago Vasquez.
Bridget Berger.
Mia Varzino.
Bennett Berman.
Gabriel Van Ryn.
Michael Bernal.
Gavin Vandenberg.
Jacqueline Biggins.
Angel Valois.
Jennifer Biggins.
Robert Valerio.
Julie Biggins.
Rachel Valdesari.
Hannah Bingham.
Nia Ariana Vaya.
Madeline Birch.
Asye Uzun.
Cole Blank.
Taylor Usarami.
Morgan Boysen.
Emmanuel Utomi.
Sydney Bonthron.
Gabriella Uribe.
Hannah Barrows.
Kylie Travers.
Theodore Boskov.
Nicholas Trapani.
Elena Bottens.
Anthony Tranquina.
Daniela Bourbonnais.
Annalisa Torito.
Amy Bowles.
Syriac Tomi.
Megan Boyle.
Sihe Tinfang.
Faith Bracken.
Patrick Taberry.
Samuel Brennan.
Nicholas Thomas.
Dimitri Broches.
Joshua Thomas.
Benjamin Brown.
Nevin Tobias.
Elizabeth Brown.
Ryan Telkamp.
Kevin Brownlee.
Morgan Taylor.
Spencer Bunch Hotelling.
Carla Tamburino.
Chloe Burr.
William Tate.
Torian Burton.
Jacob Tate.
Angelo Buscaglia IV.
Louis Taglia III.
Camille Butler.
Gavin Szymanski.
Vincent Cahill.
Alexander Swintek.
Kathleen Callahan.
Jaquan Swayze.
Anna Kenyete.
Lakisa Sutton.
Ethan Cantu.
Lauren Sussman.
Catherine Kapik.
Ella Summer.
John Carey.
Barrett Sullivan.
Yazel Carrera.
Brianna Suki.
Michael Carroll.
Aaron Strauss.
Ryan Casey.
Brian Strauk.
Alexis Caskey.
Stephanie Strammel.
Dominic Castanoli.
Allison Strammel.
Anders Castor.
Theodore Stoic.
Nicholas Castino.
Sabrina Stoddard.
Michaela Castora.
Alexander Stazowski.
Rachel Catalano.
Haley Stewart.
Sarah Kavanaugh.
Parker Stasica.
Luis Chavez.
Harrison Stanny.
Po Yi Chen.
Robert Saint Laurent.
Joelle Chu.
Rebecca Squire.
John Klistek.
Alessandro Sproat.
Amy Choi.
Juliana Sonnenberg.
Jonathan Chrisman.
Nicholas Soldano.
Bethany Christensen.
Samuel Smith.
Thomas Cintron.
Margaret Smith.
Savannah Clements.
Megan Sly.
John Klug.
Adam Skoronsky.
Ellen Cockrell.
Alexandra Silver.
Cody Koa.
Jacob Silkitis.
Alexa Cohen.
William Sikich.
Olivia Cohn.
Matthew Sika.
Matthew Colagrossi.
Amalia Ciavelis.
Renata Colagrossi.
Rayanne Shockey.
Olivia Condon.
Matthew Shiley.
Brendan Connell.
Luke Sherman.
Jack Connis.
Robert Sheehan.
Peter Connor.
Kevin Sheehan.
Tegan Conroy.
Thomas Sheehan.
Claire Conwell.
Madeline Shea.
Olivia Cook.
Maya Shaw.
David Cook.
Ikra Sheikh.
Burke Corcoran.
Daral Shaw.
Jonathan Corona.
Amanda Schaefer.
William Corrado.
Leslie Cerna.
Ayana Cox.
Kira Schweistall.
Jack Crowley.
Aaron Schrader.
Alexander Crum.
Trevor Schreider.
Evelyn Curran.
Alexandra Schmitz.
Jessica Swick.
Madeline Schiller.
Colin Check.
Robert Scheibel.
Hannah Chulagko.
Jack Scarrow.
Jake Cernick.
Kyle Sorbier.
Bianca Davenport.
Colin Sandstrom.
Gabrielle Davis.
Mateo Sanchez.
John Davis.
Kira Sampson.
Madeline Davis.
Josette Salinas.
Matthew Davis.
Genevieve Saya.
Ryan DeBow.
Lorena Sadiku.
Giuseppe De Benedictis.
Jacqueline Sacco.
Max Delaney.
Luke Sackstetter.
Timothy Delaney.
Eric Rizzuco.
Anthony Delgado.
Hannah Ryan.
Jacob Dullery.
Mitchell Russell.
Nicolina Despinich.
Isabella Rulander.
Kyle Detloff.
Tashara Royster.
Jennifer Diamond.
Michael Rouser.
Rio Diaz.
Ethan Ross.
Gabriel Diederich.
Pavlo Raspopa.
Leslie Diego.
Sarah Rose.
Matthew Dillon.
Natalie Romano.
Jared Doan.
Natalie Roman.
Stephen Doan.
Rebecca Rogers.
Haley Dodson.
Amy Regala.
Julia Doherty.
Eric Rushline.
Blythe Dolby.
Eric Rocha.
Charlene Dose.
Robert Robertson III.
Rachel Doyle.
Stephen Robertson.
Kasha Draganowski.
Michael Riley.
Andrew Dryden.
Julia Riddle.
Jenna Dvorak.
Edith Reynaga.
William Dvorak.
Ashley Reed.
Ferris Eso.
William Reich.
Basil Eliadam.
Jack Reddick.
Melanie Elkins.
Mackenzie Ray.
Cameron Elsie.
Avisa Ravenmere.
Elliot Fafinski.
Robert Rands.
Michael Falco.
Maria Rantis.
William Farrell.
Caitlin Rambo.
Nicholas Fasano.
Haley Ralston.
Sarah Fegis.
Isabella Raymundi.
Amandine Ferrand.
Nathan Rago.
John Fetcher.
Kevin Rekwalski.
Kevin Fetty.
Grace Q.
Michael Fiedler.
Blake Quarry.
Max Finner.
Judy Prophet.
Joseph Fisher.
Irvin Prophet.
Caitlin Fisher.
Brian Connor Potvin.
Grace Fisher.
Katie Potachik.
Lauren Fisher.
Olivia Posley.
Samantha Flesh.
Karen Polian Hines.
Angelica Flores.
Michael Pizer.
Maria Flynn.
Paris Pinto.
Elizabeth Foote.
Robin Phillip.
Grace Foster.
Kelly Phelps.
Keith Freeman.
Caitlin Patinio.
Andrew French.
Camille Peterson.
Claire Froelich.
Madeline Perry.
Michaela Fryrear.
Eric Peranto.
Shaylin Fuller.
Maria Perez.
Alessandro Galan.
Angeles Perez.
Jose Galeana.
Michael Pennell.
Robeson Gall.
Dominic Peluso.
Lucero Gallegos.
Parker Pelosi.
Anthony Gambino IV.
Edward Padoti.
Jack Gamperl.
Joey Pecoraro.
Jenna Garcia.
Callista Pecoraro.
Oscar Garcia.
Maximilian Pacharich.
Stephanie Garcia.
Christy Paws.
Luz Jacqueline Garcia Escalante.
Michael Patty.
Kennedy Gardner.
Ashil Patel.
Alyssa Gorelli.
Evan Porat.
Patrick Garlow.
Olivia Pappas.
Dominic Gotti.
Brandon Panache.
Juliana Giese.
Sonia Paniker.
Matthew Geiger.
Gabriella Palomino.
Austin Gelsomino.
Caitlin Ostajic.
Casey Gelsomino.
Ailey Orzak.
Sabin Gentiloni.
Brandon Opfer.
Louis Janeski.
Aaron O'Malley.
Eric Gibbous.
Jeremy Olson.
Keith Gill.
William O'Halloran.
Nicholas Gill.
Amelia O'Halloran.
Jade Dufresne.
Ryan O'Donnell.
Max Glavin.
William O'Connor.
Allison Glay.
Emmett O'Brien.
Kevon Gillespie.
Bennett O'Brien.
John Gale.
Evan Obel.
Simran Gogana.
Janae Nutter.
John Golan.
David Nunez.
Maria Ina Denise Gonzaga.
Bryn Noonan.
Monica Gonzalez Guzman.
Megan Nolly.
Morgan Gorecki.
Victoria Knorr.
Claire Gornick.
Camille Nokon.
Jack Gornick.
Obiora Nam.
Matthew Graysick.
Austin Nidia.
Jordan Gray.
Mia Nicosia.
Ronald Graziano.
Tiffany Newton.
Benjamin Greenfield.
Julia Neary.
Leah Gregory.
Noah Knighty.
Anna Grigg.
Kurt Namini.
Gianna Grallo.
Amelia Nasik.
Natalie Grallo.
Zachary Murphy.
Kelsey Gronwald.
Sean Murphy.
Madison Grotto.
Maria Mullis.
Philip Grujic.
Daniel Mucci.
Christina Guerrero.
Kevin Morsch.
Abigail Gundrum.
Jeanette Morley.
Anna Gutierrez.
Allison Morales.
Jose Guzman.
Jake Meridian.
Madison Hackney.
Stephanie Monaco.
Christopher Halka.
Mark Malayo.
Alexander Hamilton.
Catherine Mitchell.
Rebecca Hammond.
Bridget Mitchell.
Shauna Hanrahan.
Andrew Missimer.
Jamia Harris.
Andrew Mimlitz.
Maggie Hart.
Evan Mills.
Thomas Hartley.
Christine Millens.
Adam Hassler.
Taylor Millette.
Evan Haug.
Madison Miller.
Tristan Hayes.
Jeremiah Miller.
Hale Heemsath.
Angela Militello.
Claire Heinley.
Eva Million.
Alexandra Hennessy.
Nicola Miklou.
Morgan Hennon.
Samantha Myers.
Timothy Herman.
Lindsay Myers.
Lauren Heslop.
Alexa Menelacino.
Allie Hickey.
Emily Mendiola.
Parker Hicks.
Michael Melendez.
Jacob Higgins.
Drew Medema.
Liam Hill.
Caitlin McNicholas.
Baha Heinehan.
Megan McIntyre.
Austin Hoffman.
Megan McGreal.
Kyle Hogan.
Sean McGovern.
Lillian Homan.
Mark McGovern.
Shane Holmes.
Seamus McFarlane.
Miranda Houlihan.
Magdalene McDonough.
Daniel Ramitz III.
Jack McDonnell.
Sean Icabellis.
Joshua McDonald.
Christopher Irby.
Jordan McDonald.
Tyler Jackson.
Christopher McCoy.
Glory Jaquat.
Julia McCall.
Corey Yeager.
Finn McCarthy.
Genesis James.
Sean McAdam.
Michael Janos.
Luke Mazzacco.
Eric Jans.
Grace Mazzacco.
Madeline Jarris.
Elizabeth Mazzacco.
Isabella Gentel. Colin Johnson.
David May.
Michael Johnson.
Cameron Maxiner.
Isabel Jones.
John Matthews.
Joshua Yonkman.
Nicole Matthew.
Samuel Jordan Wood.
Patricia Mata.
Jason Juarez.
Ashley Mastranuzzi.
Marius Kachufka.
Kimberly Martinez.
Dylan Kalchek.
Nora Martin.
Kyle Kaminsky.
Anthony Martin.
Christian Karwowski.
Eric Martinson.
Yazid Kawalit.
Robin Marshall.
Andrew Kelly.
Megan Morrow.
Adriana Kendall.
Alexander Marlott.
Harrison Kennedy.
Jared Marisich.
Hannah Kikos.
Eli Marisich.
Sarah King.
Arena Miranda.
Brenna Kinsey.
Pearson Mapes.
Amy Klaskowski.
Vivian Manchin.
David Kinnerek.
Thomas Manning.
Athir Kokali.
Brian Mandarino.
Justin Colamana.
Michael Mancini.
Frank Kolsky Jr.
Brandon Malik.
Cassie Cora.
Margaret Maeta.
Elizabeth Kowalski.
Maria Macias.
Kyle Kubacek.
Luis Macias.
Holly Kolpaka.
Kevin Lynch.
Madeline Lasek.
Alexander Lutter.
Andrew Ladd.
Frank Luce.
Jason Angelo Lagundi.
Jenna Lundgren.
Emily Landreth.
Alyssa Luzinski.
Tatum Langley.
Ashley Loss.
Natalia Lipinski.
Gabriel Lopez Jr.
Kara Larson.
Daniel Lopez.
Conrad Lau.
Angel Lopez.
Zoe Lawless.
Julian Lomelli.
Mark Leali.
Vanessa Lococo.
Bryn Letty.
Emily Locke.
Ella Lee.
Kevin Lipkin. Emily Liebert. Gabriel Lewis. Sarah Lawand. Amy Ledave. Raymond Leasis II. Gabrielle Lester. Sabrina Less. Megan Lean. Hannah Lean. Nicholas Lee.
Elmhurst College is much more than buildings, courses, and credits. It's a supportive community of individuals who are committed to helping you reach your full potential. But don't take my word for it.
I visited a lot of schools, but when I came here, it was just like, I'm home.
As soon as I walked on campus, I felt like I could dive right in and get involved.
Getting involved is easy, especially in class. The average class here has just 17 students.
Every faculty and staff here just wants me to succeed.
I can go up to them and it's not just office hours. Like, I'm here from 10:30 to 11:30. It's actually like, whenever you need help, my door's open.
There's a real connection that takes place. I'm frequently asked, what do I teach? I never say music. I teach people. Music's the vehicle.
It was great to see that rather than just teaching textbook material, they're actually giving you some industry insight.
I'm a vocalist. I'm out in the clubs performing. I'm touring in Europe and performing. So they see how their life can transition into that.
A lot of my friends from other universities, they don't get to be a part of undergraduate research, professional development at such an early stage.
They're truly there to help you and to build you and to make sure that you are amazing.
And at Elmhurst, you can be amazing all around, including on the field. Football is just one of 20 Division III sports.
We went straight to the Final Four of the nation, and that was a great way to come in and start off the season.
They're there because they're motivated to, they want to be a good team, they want to be a good player.
Wrestling wasn't my life. I was able to go out and do a lot of different activities and get involved on campus.
We are allowed to be students, and we can be involved in a lot of other things.
How do you want to get involved? You'll have your choice at Elmhurst.
Our campus has over 100 clubs and organizations.
Whatever you want to do, there's something here for you to do.
Concert choir, the wind ensemble, gospel choir,
Habitat for Humanity, Global Poverty Club.
I'm an orientation student leader,
SGA, Best Buddies.
Greek life at Elmhurst College is really focused on leadership and discovering who you really are.
To be part of all these different organizations and get to know all these amazing people is why I love Elmhurst.
You can also get to know the world beyond the campus. Elmhurst offers study abroad opportunities in 44 countries.
I studied abroad in Granada,
Holland, Germany, El Salvador,
Israel and Palestine,
Costa Rica, Czech Republic.
Back at home, you'll enjoy all the advantages of our great location. Downtown Elmhurst is just a short walk from campus, and the Metro train will take you to the world-class city of Chicago in just 30 minutes. When it comes to career preparation, we've got you covered. Elmhurst will connect you with the people and the experiences you need to reach your full potential.
Elmhurst allows you to grow into the knowing, and I appreciate that there's a journey that we encourage. It's not just in one program or one department, it's threaded throughout everything that we do.
Elmhurst College pushes you to truly find who you are as a person and as a professional.
They will make sure no matter what your interests are, what your career path is, that there's going to be a resource on campus that is going to help you find that potential and then reach it.